Tell me if this sounds familiar. A woman is standing with at least one hand against her hip, staring you down. No, her eyes burning right through you. Yeah, that sounds more like it. Then she takes a single inhale and exhales. After that, her body leans forward, defying all laws of nature and physics. This is when you know you're in deep trouble. You hold your breath and swallow, right after you feel an ice-cold chill dropping down your spine. I just thought it would be fun to go on camera and do that. Now let me get back to the main subject, Arab women. So, this is the case with every single Arab woman I know. So why does the Western culture think that our women are oppressed? It beats me, but I'm gonna try to explain it from my point of view. In Arabic, we call these women awaya. The singular form is awiya. In English, this means strong. That's a very powerful word for anyone who is believed to be oppressed. In fact, I think it's the absolute opposite. Growing up, I was the youngest amongst 4 sisters, so I received a fair share of bullying from females. And believe me when I tell you, the last thing they were was oppressed. It was like having 5 tough moms. No wonder why I'm so messed up. For obvious selfish reasons, like never having a brother or any younger sibling, I prayed to God to provide me with a son. He was so kind that my first 2 children were boys. You know how they say be careful what you wish for? Well, after that, I felt like there was too much masculinity in the house. And it drove me and my wife crazy. My wife, who was my queen, my partner, my hero, my mentor, and so much more. Coming back to my kids, our home felt like a war zone, with plastic bullets flying all around the house from so many toy guns that they demanded. We were finally blessed with a baby girl as our 3rd child. As you might have guessed, she's daddy's little princess. Like any dad out there, I am extreme when it comes to my baby girl. Yup, no boy out there will ever be good enough. And if it were up to me, I wouldn't have her wear any makeup until the age of 35. That sounds like a good number. Many of you out there will debate the fact that we Arabs or Muslims do oppress our women, like keeping them at home or depriving them from education or even forbidding them to drive. The truth of the matter is that these rules only apply in a few specific parts of the world, and I refuse to get into any political debates about feminism or human rights, because I'll never win. Maybe this video is just about my honest views as an Arab Muslim towards women and oppression, and even emancipation. Another thing is that I can't talk about Arab women and Arab moms without talking about the power of the magic slipper. I've learned and practiced martial arts for a number of years. I mean, I've been punched, kicked, choked, and subjected to various amounts of physical pain and torture. And today, if you would use a stupid weapon like a slipper, I would just probably laugh. But growing up as children, there was something so terrifying about that magic slipper that just horrified us half to death. I mean, please, I'm so sorry, I'll do anything, just don't use a slipper. And the way they would wield that weapon, I'm telling you, they were like ninja assassins. And that, of course, would be combined with a barrage of curse words and scolding that was just pure cruel and unusual punishment. Man, they set us straight. We had a lot of women in our history who were great leaders. The person who first funded and financed the beginning of Islam was a woman. She was like a modern-day CEO. Several members in the Prophet Muhammad's council who helped build the Islamic nation and its foundation were women. And today, many of our intellectual leaders in business, education, medicine, government, and so many other fields are women. None of them were or are oppressed, regardless of all the odds that were against them. And we are proud of them all. In conclusion, this is a shout out to all the moms, sisters, wives, and daughters who made us who we are, the strong women, al-awaya, whom without, our lives will be so incomplete. Thank you is just not enough. Thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. I'd love to hear about the strong women in your life. Please like and subscribe, or else I'll have one of the awaya around me use their magic slipper. If you want to support the growth of this channel, please check out my Patreon account in the link below. The minimum pledge will cost less than a bottle of a common soft drink.